Hi, today I'm going to teach you the basic processes that occur in all combustion engines that allow you to get your car moving. All internal combustion engines follow the same principles. However, it may vary depending on the manufacturer and model. Let's get started. First, you must fuel the engine. This is done most often with petroleum, also known as gasoline, and will be the focus of this demonstration. Depending on the type of engine, diesel, ethanol, and even used cooking oil can be used as fuel. To get the gasoline into your car, you must pour it into your gas tank. From here, it will stay in the tank until you turn on the ignition. When the key is put in the ignition and turned on, the car battery initially starts the engine. After gasoline has traveled through the fuel line, it will begin to power the engine. The engine is composed of 6 main parts: the intake exhaust valves, the pistons, connecting rods, a crankshaft, and a sump. The sump is a reservoir that collects used motor oil inside the engine. Car engines are normally in the shape of a V, but can also be in line or in a flat style. The more pistons in an engine, the more horsepower can be produced. This engine is a V6, named after its shape and the number of pistons. As the gasoline enters the engine, it begins the 4-stroke cycle that occurs in an internal combustion engine. The first step is called the intake. The intake valve opens to allow a mist of gasoline and air into the combustion chamber, and then closes to ensure they stay in. The second step is called compression. The piston is pushed upwards by the crankshaft, compressing the mixture of air and gasoline. The third step, called the power, involves the spark plug firing and forcing the piston down. This provides power down to the crankshaft, which rotates the axle so that your car can move. Now that the gasoline has been burned and formed into a gas, it is now called exhaust, which is also the name of the last step. The exhaust is then forced out of the combustion chamber by the piston via the exhaust valve. Next, the exhaust fumes enter the exhaust system by traveling through the Y pipe into the catalytic converter. This converts the toxic pollutants in the exhaust into a less toxic carbon dioxide and water. From there, the exhaust travels to the muffler, whose job is to reduce the noise. Finally, the exhaust is released from the car via the tailpipe. These processes combined are what make an automobile run. To ensure your automobile runs most effectively, be sure to always check your tires' air pressure and oil levels periodically. Hopefully now you have a better understanding of how a car gets moving. Drive carefully